Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Get ready for some sleepless nights. We are diving into the most talked about horror movies set to drop in 2025. Whether you are a fan of chilling finales or love a fresh spin on classic creepy creatures, these upcoming horror movies are sure to make you second guess turning off the lights. So, which one are you most excited for? Let's take a look at what's coming your way.
Something is gathering them. All of them.
Number 10. The Conjuring Lust Rites. In 2013, The Conjuring burst onto the scene and quickly became one of the most successful horror franchises of all time. Now, fans are gearing up for what could be the ultimate chapter in this iconic series. Yep, Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga are back as Ed and Lauren Warren, ready to take us on one final spine-chilling adventure. Titled The Conjuring Lust Rites, this movie isn't just another sequel, it's the end of an era. But don't worry, the universe of The Conjuring isn't closing its doors completely. With spin-offs still in the works, there's plenty of supernatural storytelling left to explore. For fans of the series, this promises to be the perfect send-off, delivering scares, suspense, and maybe even a few surprises along the way. So, grab your popcorn and get ready, because this one's going to be unforgettable.
Together.
It all began with a bloodline.
Number 9. Final Destination Bloodlines 2025. After a decade, the Final Destination series is making a comeback, and fans are thrilled. This time, Final Destination Bloodlines brings death back in a whole new way. The plot revolves around a young woman whose grandmother evaded death decades ago, and her family is now facing the consequences. Except a new twist in the classic death twist formula. Plus, we are getting introduced to some new characters, and this will be Tony Todd's final appearances in the series as the iconic William Bloodworth. We can't wait to see how this movie creatively brings death to life once again.
For the longest time, there was nothing.
Number 8. The Monkey. If you're into horror and thriller movies, The Monkey 2025 is definitely one to watch. It's got all the creepy vibes and mysterious twists that fans of the genre will love. Directed by the talented Asgood Perkins, who made a big impact with his 2024 horror thriller Long Legs. This upcoming film is sure to get people talking. Set to release in February 2025, The Monkey stars Theo James in a dual role, playing twin brothers Hall and Bill. The brothers must face off against a cursed toy monkey owned by their father. Except plenty of suspense, eerie moments, and a gripping storyline.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Come on, baby, let's have some fun.
The game begins in 10 seconds.
Number 7. Talk to Me. One of the most original horror films of 2022 was the Australian indie hit Talk to Me. Made on a budget of under $5 million, the movie gained widespread praise for its incredible practical effects, stellar performances, and genuinely terrifying scenes. By the end of its theatrical run, it had earned over 20 times its budget, practically guaranteeing a sequel. Set to release in 2025, Talk to Me will once again be helmed by the talented twin filmmakers Danny and Michael Filippo. The screenplay is also crafted by Danny Filippo and Bill Hinsman, who penned the first film also. Judging by the buzz, this sequel is shaping up to be another unforgettable and conversation-starting horror experience.
He thought I was gone.
Number 6. Megan 2.0. With the rise of AI and humanoid robots, it was only a matter of time before horror filmmakers brought their twisted visions to life. In 2022, Megan terrified audiences with the story of an AI robot that gains consciousness and turns into a killing machine. But if you thought the creepy dancing, murderous android was done, think again. Megan 2.0 is coming in 2025 with an upgraded version. This sequel is once again written by Akala Cooper and directed by Gerald Johnstone, with Alison Williams and Violet McGrew returning to their roles. While the plot is still under wraps, producer James Wan is confident the story will be just as, if not more, terrifying than the first one. Get ready for another wild, creepy ride. Number 5. The Black Phone 2. In 2021, The Black Phone turned out to be a surprise box office hit. This movie tells the chilling tale of a young boy abducted by a serial killer who finds a mysterious black phone in the killer's basement. Through this phone, he communicates with the spirits of the killer's previous victims, using their guidance to craft a daring escape plan. While it felt like a general story, but its massive success has led producers to greenlight a sequel, set to drop during Halloween 2025. The plot direction for the sequel remains under wraps, but director Scott Derrickson has teased that Joe Hill, son of horror legend Stephen King and the writer of the original short story, has come up with a fantastic idea for the follow-up. With the King family's knack for delivering spine-chilling tales, fans can gear up for what promises to be another unforgettable experiences. Number 4. Wolfman. Back in 2020, Leigh Whannell showed the world his talent for breathing a new life into classic horror with The Invisible Man, delivering a spine-chilling experience that left audience on edge. Now he has set to do it again with The Wolfman, a modern reboot of the iconic 1941 gothic horror classic The Wolfman. This time the story will center on a couple played by Christopher Abbott and Julia Garner, whose lives spiral into terror after falling prey to a deadly werewolf attack. After years of development hurdles, this movie is finally set to hit theaters in January 2025, kicking off the year with a bone-chilling start. With Hollywood experiencing a resurgence of body horror, Warner's fresh take on this timeless tale has fans buzzing with excitement. If this track record is anything to go by, Wolfman might just redefine the genre all over again.
Out of all the men to cheat, you picked John Kramer?
Number 3. Saw XI. Before the release of Saw X in 2023, the once iconic Saw franchise had started to lose its spark, with several recent installments getting mixed to negative reviews. But Saw X turned things round, earning praise for recapturing the franchise's original essence. Some fans even claimed it outshined the first movie. Thanks to its success, a sequel is already in the work and stalled for a September 2025 release. While plot details are still under wraps, we don't know that Tobin Bell will re-surprise his iconic role as Jigsaw, and Kevin Grutard, the director behind Saw X, is returning as well. The big question remains, will this new film continue Saw X's storyline? Or will it pick up after 2021's Spiral? Either way, fans are already buzzing with anticipation for what's next in this legendary horror saga.
Sit here. Sit Auntie, what's going on? Jimmy, sit still, keep quiet, and do not move from this spot.
Number 2. 28 years later. Back in 2002, a then unknown Cillian Murphy started in 28 Days Later, playing a bike courier who wakes up from a coma to find the world overrun by a virus that turns people into murderous maniacs. The film was an unexpected hit and helped revive the zombie genre for a new generation. Now, over 2 decades later, Murphy is making his long-awaited return to the franchise in 28 Years Later. Even more exciting, director Danny Boyle and screenwriter Alex Garland are also back on board. The film is set to release in June 2025, promising a dystopian summer experience that fans won't forget. Candyman director Nia DaCosta is already working on a follow-up project to keep the story alive. It's safe to say this franchise is making a massive comeback.
7, 6, 11, 5, 4, 17, 32 the day before.
What is a man if not a god denied his creation?
Number 1. Frankenstein. Frankenstein is one of the stories Guillermo del Toro has always hoped to see on the big screen, when Del Toro inked a multi-year contract with Netflix in 2023. The project finally got off the ground after what seemed like an eternity in development limbo. Oscar Isaac plays Dr. Frankenstein in his re-edition of Mary Shelley's classic horror tale, while Jacob Elordi plays his hideous monstrous role. And the rest of the cast is also outstanding. Lars Mikkelsen, Mia Goth, Christoph Waltz joined them in important supporting parts. Fans were given their first look in November 2024 when Vanity Fair published a picture of Frankenstein's lab. This looks to be a beautiful and intensely emotional reworking of the timeless classic, if the gloomy gothic style is any indication. Del Toro's distinct vision may offer Frankenstein the most satisfying twist it has always merited. And that's a wrap on some of the most exciting horror films heading our way. Whether it's chilling sequels, reboots of classics, or brand new nightmares, there's plenty to look forward to in the coming years. Which of these movies are you most excited about? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on the latest in horror and beyond. Thanks for watching, and we will see you the next time. Stay spooky.